Okay. Wonder if the music is a bit too loud there. Yo, how you doing, TheRexTech? Is the music too loud, dude? Heck loud, huh? Is that better, dude? Oh, okay. Sounds good, dude. You at home or where you at? Yeah, I just saw your thing on Discord. Thank you, dude. I forget to do all these things. Hey, my dude. What do you call those? Biddies? Bits? Thank you for those, dude. Can you hear me on the microphone or is the thing not working? Ah, sweet. Sweet. Ah, okay. You getting on at 7, dude? Ah. That's fine, dude. That's fine. I appreciate you hanging out. I should finish this by 7. So I should be able to join you. What rank are you in now? Rough Apex. It's the easiest game it's ever been made, dude. Ranking is so easy, especially solo. Yeah, I'm Diamond too. So that was such a joke. Dude, it is. It absolutely sucks, dude. You either get paired with a super aggressive Wraith. Yo, this is DDR5. What am I doing? I will be right back. I'm gonna go get a different set of RAM that will belong to this thing. Yeah, probably. Whoa. I had a raid quit after her shields got cracked. She wasn't even down yet. Yeah, man. They will do that. They will just abandon ship as soon as the first sign of struggle. Needed to get some DDR5 real quick. That is really the case. They will almost never pair you up anymore with somebody of low rank. But you've been playing for so long, dude. Your time played is freaking skewed. They expect you to carry everything and everybody that joins you. Now that's a full-time job almost. That's freaking wild, dude.
sir. Is there a way you can permanently remove a driver to where it never comes back?
Yeah, so you have to disable automatic driver. There is a tutorial on how to do that on YouTube.
Okay, you want me to look that up?
Yeah, so the thing is you have to uninstall the driver, and then you have to install the proper driver, and then you have to enable that setting after that.
But we don't want the driver at all. It's not like it's the wrong driver, we just don't want it at all.
So in that case, you uninstall it and you disable it on Device Manager. What?
We can't. So, I'll give you the entire story. His CPU, the graphics is fighting with the GPU, and it causes the screen to flash.
Okay.
And uninstalling the CPU graphics driver fixes the problem, but every update, it always comes back and it starts doing the problem again.
Even this, so you disabling it doesn't do it.
Well, I have to fully uninstall it, even disabling it. Just because it's there, it fights it. And it's the Intel Iris driver. And I tried doing the newest one, but even if it's there at all, it still does the same issue.
Freaking Wes is putting like dog butts going around.
That's the twerking emoji.
The twerking emoji, yes, yeah, that's what I meant. Can you disable it on BIOS?
Maybe. I'm gonna see if I can.
Check if that's a thing.
Okay. If not, then what I'll do is I'll have him set it to the side for you whenever you have the chance.
Yeah, that sounds good. What in the world is that? Freaking Viking Dragon? Viking Dragon? That's what that is. Viking Nessie. Well, I thought Nessie was green though. Or are there other Nessies outside of Apex? I am not a man of culture yet. Jeez, but it's customized to my color scheme. Got it, got it. Out of here. I love you too. I will. Wes is gonna be on at 7, so I'll try to be back before.
Do you have a wallet?
Yes. What for? She asks if I have my wallet. This question makes me nervous. Very nervous.
I left my phone and cards at home.
I ain't giving you my card. That ain't happening.
I have credit cards.
You have credit cards? Don't use those.
No, use your credit card.
Wait, which one? About to spend some money. No, she is not.
I love you.
Hey, freaking relax. You have that crazy eyes thing.
You can't even see my eyes.
I love you. Okay, we don't need that. Nah, dude, no. Keep it on the 2 digits, please. 2 digits. Nothing more, nothing more. Six digits, bro. The freak do you think? I'm pumping cash out of my butt. Because I ain't. Yes. No. No, sir. These cables are nice. I'm sure you are. Love you, poop excellence. That sounds wrong in so many levels, dude. Okay, extra cables. Throw this. I do my best. Yes, ma'am.
I do not have a phone to take a picture of the sticky note for you.
For
Bruce called. He said the printer you took out a couple weeks ago, it stopped working. It has an error code, and he can't get it to work. He asked if you could come by sometime tomorrow afternoon after he's back from the temple.
Bruce Arnell. Copy that.
Okay?
Copy that. Copy that. Love you. Sir Rexalot says hi. She says hello as she walks away from me. So I'm about to test the, let's see here. Yeah, right there. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna be testing this outside of the system. Make sure that it all works as it should. So we're gonna plug. We do need the video card out. Just gonna have to unbox this thing right now. Okay. So then we are just gonna gently sit this video card up to the edge of the system. And we are gonna connect our 24 pin. This reminds me of what's the name of that band when I was a freaking emo child? Evanescence. Sounds just like her. And she talks about death, so he probably is her. Let's jump this thing. Oh, video card. Video card needs to be plugged. All right, she lives. So we can begin taking apart the case. Now this case we actually got in Amazon. All 4 fans and 2 tempered glass sides. It was $109. Pretty good bang for buck. These fans and these fans on the bottom are reverted. Just FYI, because that will probably confuse some people. And then this just pushes in with a tab, which is pretty nice. Okay, can shut this off. Okay, let's go ahead and set this thing in the case. We are gonna have to set the case on its side. I'll stand it up as soon as we get that installed. Alright, some motherboards come with this thing, some motherboards don't. This one does come with a separate I/O shield on the back. Want to make sure to install that before anything else, or you're gonna have a very painful experience of taking everything apart again. There we go. That looks solid. That all looks good. How's everybody doing this fine afternoon? Hey buddy, how you doing? Motherboard arrived a little bit late, but I believe we can finish it and stress test it before you take it tonight. You excited for this? She is looking real nice. Sweet, man. You should be excited. This thing is gonna be sweet. Yeah, the case was a good choice, dude. It's one of the better looking cases we have. I kind of knew you were gonna pick it the moment we sent you a picture. But yeah. It's because most people, when they see all of the cases, they go, well, that's the one. It does, man. Fish tank cases just happen to have this shock effect almost. I really like them. Should probably show you guys what I'm doing, huh? I'm trying to get the cable management here. I'm gonna see if I can. Just like that. We're trying to make it as clean as possible. There are a lot of cables with these fans. That's the one thing they have. We have one, two. Yeah, so this will go up here Unless we go this way. And we just hide them under. I think that's what we're gonna do. Hide them that way. So these we're gonna grab from the bottom. Alright, we have our RGB and PWM fan cables under control now. It's almost the hardest part. Not perfect, but it'll do the job so that we can have just what's needed for the basic functionality of the computer. We'll do a little more cable management at the end. This case does have Type-C and USB 3.1 Gen 1 on the front. So that's kind of nice. Okay. I should have done on the other side. Because the 3-point USB is gonna stay behind it this way. Yeah, that works better. There we go. Hey, my dude, how you doing?
Doing well. He told me I had to come downstairs and mess with you.
Yes, mess with me anytime. Where have you been all my life?
Well, obviously I've known you longer than my wife, so is that close enough?
Heck yeah, dude. How you been, man?
Oh, tired. Very, very, very tired.
District running you raw.
No, not too bad, honestly.
Bro, they gotta get their money's worth though.
No, we're just dealing with the chaos of trying to get everything up to Windows 11 come this summer, so all the prep work, everything, and getting rid of all the computers that won't meet those requirements.
Oh baby.
It's so much fun.
Yeah. I don't envy you. Did they have any plan? Or like did they have a solid plan to?
No.
Not at all. That was the problem.
I was the one who brought it up. Hey, you do realize that Windows 10 expires, right?
Like we're gonna be out of support here soon.
And not like this summer. It's go time. There's no exceptions or we'll delay or wait. No, it's because second school year starts. It's too busy.
Can we just do it later?
It's brutal. And then trying to get GPUs right now. Especially
Oh,
with
dude.
Tariffs. Oh my gosh.
I
Think
actually.
they doubled again for China.
Yeah. He's not bluffing, dude.
No.
Our boy's not bluffing. He's going for it. We'll see. Hopefully, it pays out. Because we are at
So another 4 years of my 2070 Super.
pretty much, dude.
I'm like, shoot, I'm definitely gonna have to pay those scalp prices to get anything.
I did get a 4060 for, I think it was $445. Probably the last one I'll get for that price. I don't think that's happening ever.
I'm not as concerned about like motherboards and CPUs because some of them have gotten some exceptions and some stuff.
Yeah.
Not all of them are made in China. There are good made in like Taiwan and stuff. But yeah, GPUs are.
Dude, it's still scary, dude. Because I mean, the whole idea of being able to build a computer for $800,000 right now it's out the window.
It's the GPU is what's killing it.
The
rest of
GPU
the part you can do.
Yeah, the 4060s You're looking right now at 400, 350 to 400. There's a whole bunch of you've heard of that? A bunch of fake cards circulating. That's another problem.
Fake cards, them pulling out GPU dies and VRAM and
So that,
PCB.
yeah, the 4060 that I got, I legit thought it was a scam, and it was legit. So, you know where you need to check? Walmart. Walmart sells GPUs
like
in
in
Idaho
town?
Falls. Yeah, I got a 4060 Ti there for $425 last week.
Idaho Falls.
In Idaho Falls. Look, I showed up and my idea was I'm gonna park in there. They're gonna come out and say, you know, that was a mistake. That we don't have that. They walked out with a freaking graphics card and they gave it to me. I was like, you guys do sell this then? She's like, well, you got it, so I guess we do. I'm like, all right, sweet.
The best thing I saw is there was a section, Walmart was originally did sell those components. They
Yeah.
We're ending that. And someone found a 4070 Ti Super in the clearance section for like $200 and brand new.
Kill me now.
And I was like, I saw this on Reddit, and I was like, what the crap?
Where was I when that happened?
I was
Why?
like, you gotta be kidding me.
Why don't I ever
Brand
get the
spanking
good
new
deal?
inbox.
That is so
I
insane.
was,
I mean, the guy's probably living his life right.
oh, apparently. You're doing something horribly wrong.
We must be. No, but I've gotten lucky a couple times like that. Other than that, the 4060 Ti, for example, they're $500-600 normally.
And I've gotten lucky a couple times too, like during COVID, I still do that 1080 Ti,
Oh yeah.
and I only got it for $260.
Dang.
And so that was a great price
That
at
is
the time.
that is super cheap, dude. Inexpensive.
Yeah.
Inexpensive. It wasn't a cheap card.
Yeah, for the time. And I think you told me you ended up selling it for like 600 something.
It was the
Which
whole
pretty
build.
yeah, but it was still a pretty reasonable upscale.
Yeah, it was the
It was
whole
actually
build.
even reasonable during COVID. That was
Yeah.
not an unheard of price.
Yep. Yeah, I mean the 1080 Ti still goes solid.
Oh, such a great card though.
Yeah. Whatever happened to manufacturers making cards like that?
Ain't that the truth?
If only VGA hadn't freaking played that game.
Oh, so sad.
It is the saddest thing, dude. Still makes me tear up every so often.
Yeah, my first card originally was going to be a EVGA card, and then it just didn't end up happening.
Yeah, I probably would have gone for one of their crazy motherboards too. MSI has let me down far too many times.
With their monitors,
The motherboards.
all motherboards have.
I have the X870E Godlike, and the
Stupid expensive motherboard.
yeah, well, the LED dashboard has died twice, 2 different boards,
Really?
and it just dies. And look, just search it one of these days. X870E Godlike, dashboard problem, and just start reading. It'll take a while. Everybody
Has that issue.
has that issue, and some people is able to resolve it, some people isn't. But I paid $1,100 for that thing, dude. Why am I having issues? That just makes no sense.
And then because I've actually looked at getting an MSI board. Let's see, it's like they're $500. I'm blanking what it's called all of a sudden.
Wait, which one?
It's around $500. It's like they're
The Ace.
no, it's not the Ace because they didn't make an Ace for the 800 series motherboards, just the 600. Or I think the Meg. No, let's see.
Well, Meg Ace, they're kind of the same lineup.
Yeah, sure. Let's throw in that chat. Filter, MSI, ATX, Carbon.
The Carbon.
I think it looks pretty snazzy.
Let me see.
It's a very clean looking board.
Oh yeah, that looks nice.
But the reason I like it, the rear I/O is just stacked. That is a beautiful rear I/O.
That has
2.5
everything.
Gig, 5 gig, all the USB-C and USB-A's.
That has
Wi-Fi
everything you
7.
need. Yep.
Yeah, Yeah, no, that would be the motherboard I'd be like, ooh,
How much is it? 500 bucks?
$500, $499. And it's also apparently a really good like VRM and even like memory timing stuff. It's not unheard of people getting like Haslate or like 8400 megahertz RAM working on it. Yeah, like it's and without too much effort. I'm like, that's pretty dang impressive.
That's pretty cool.
For Ryzen. Whew.
Yeah.
So you've been streaming like this for a while, or just recently?
We just started last week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So we stream the build. So the guy that we're building it for, he watches a little bit here and there. So they get to see their computer built. I mean, it's pretty chill.
Nice.
I will eventually do some gaming. I'm bringing my PC back here. My giant baby. Yes. So I just installed the 9850 X3D on it.
Yeah, even the 98. Weren't you planning on going to the i9?
No,
5950 X3D?
The 95.
Is it 99?
You're confusing. You're confusing me. 9950 X3D. Yes.
Yeah, the 16 core 3D
Yes.
cache.
Yes. But I should have thought a little bit more about it because I mean X3D ends up bumping you down to 4 to 8 cores. So I mean the gaming, I'm not gonna use the X3D capacity when I'm streaming, dude. So why did I go with it? It makes no sense. It really makes absolutely no sense.
Well, same reason I have an 18 core. Because I need it so badly.
Because I'm an idiot.
Yeah, no, pretty much. We both are. I'm not denying that. No, I've even debated about asking my boss to see if I can't build a desktop, because occasionally some of us actually have custom-built desktops for work.
Yeah.
Just because I just use a dock right now, like a Thunderbolt dock, and it's nice, but there are some downsides to doing it like that. You have to reset up every single page and tab every single time.
What do you mean?
Because like I literally will, have my laptop doing whatever, and then redock it multiple times a day. And I have to remove every single window to what
you have to reconfigure the whole. That would be frustrating.
So it's not the worst, but it does get kind of tiring after a while. One of the other coworkers that does the same thing, he's done with it.
You're like, I know I shouldn't have issues with this, but this is America. I shouldn't be struggling like this.
Of course, they wanted some HP Z Mini V2s, which are just like pre-built, mini PCs. Mm-hmm. They're pretty impressive spec-wise, but I would never want one. I'd just rather build my own. Because they run so loud and they run so hot.
How expensive are they, the Z2s?
Like $2,600.
With what specs?
So they have a 14700K, 64 gigabytes of RAM, and an
Did you just say K?
Yeah.
They have an unlocked processor in that thing.
It's this big.
Nice.
It's this thick, but like yeah.
What could go wrong?
And
Nothing.
An RTX A2000 12 gig, not the Ada version, the original. So a low profile card in there as well. And yeah.
Wait, they would pay that in the freaking district?
They have, yep. A previous tech was there, asked for. He was not a great tech, and he actually only lasted like 6 months. He asked for a gaming laptop that was like $3,200, and they paid for it. It was a 360 hertz, gaming laptop, which one of the techs just uses now. But yeah,
that is wild to me that they would actually go for that.
Well, part of the reason why there's two of them that are getting basically that same PC, is because we're going to try to start doing forensic analysis for PCs who get hacked and stuff like that, so we can make a virtual environment. So I understand it to a degree, but I'd rather just build a desktop.
Yeah, I mean, because you can get so much better bang for buck, dude.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, I need a graphics. I'm like, you don't need a graphics card for what we do.
No, that is.
Even if it's an RTX 8000, which is like what, 20 or 3060, 3050 kind of range.
You and I know they're definitely just. That is definitely just taking advantage.
See, because what I want is that I want that motherboard. I'm not going to get that motherboard because that's a ridiculous motherboard to ask for a school district,
Yet.
But
not yet.
But it's got, but if I go for 8670E, it should have to the USB 4, which do DP out, plus HDMI, so I can just still do triple monitors using integrated graphics, which will be fine for me.
Yeah.
think the most I've ever played gaming wise is on my work laptop is probably a little bit during like teacher in service while we were waiting around for something bad to happen. And I think the most I played was a little bit of Skyrim on lowest settings possible on my laptop, and that was about it. So nothing remotely new or fancy.
Yeah,
Ooh, did you hear about the Framework desktop that they just announced?
I did. I have mixed feelings about it.
I do too.
I like the idea, always have liked the idea, but it seems like they're slowly heading away from the repair idea. Slowly.
Yeah. So
You can see it, how they're heading that route. They just need to fix that plan that they have. I understand that the new RAM works better soldered. I understand that.
well, it's that's an AMD thing.
Yeah.
But it doesn't necessarily mean they had to build something using it though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is that the concept is supposed to be that you can easily work on it. Your RAM goes out, that's gonna be an expensive one to repair.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing I don't like. But I like the concept of it.
Yeah. I don't know. I already figured out if I was to build one what I would do for myself, and it's about 1,400 is what I'm looking at.
1400.
Because it's the 9900X, so just the 12 core, two 24 gigabyte sticks, so I can get better speed but still have plenty of capacity.
Gotcha.
Let's see, Western Digital, the 850X. Yeah, because that's just a good drive. I've had good luck with mine.
Yeah.
But keep it relatively simple. A simple, like $80 360 rads or something simple. Nothing too crazy or wild, but a PC that you could definitely do a lot more with it down the road if you needed to.
Yeah. I wonder if I should connect all this down there. Should I?
Well, nice. Yeah, I just figured I'd stop by, see everyone was doing. I was waiting for Colton's medicine thing to be fulfilled.
Oh, well, we should be streaming more regularly now. Probably Monday, Wednesday, Friday, because we have builds to build pretty much every day now.
What's
So
the name?
it's just the Rextech TTV.
Nice.
So whenever you want to jump in, say hi.
Sounds good.
Maybe one of these days we build something crazy and I have you over.
Yeah, we would do something ridiculous.
I don't know what.
Or better yet, we'll try to blow up my X299 board with liquid nitrogen. Or not blow it up. Attempt not to blow it up.
Let's not blow it up. But I'm game for that.
Hey, and that motherboard does actually, there's a little switch that just turns off all the safeties or voltages.
Just to YOLO it.
Yeah, so for like example, like a pretty high voltage for DDR4 is like what? 1.5 volts is relatively on the higher side.
Depending on the board, if you were to do it on like an Asus Strix, that would be insane.
So that board's limit is 3 volts for the RAM.
What RAM is gonna take anything remotely
Nothing.
close to that, dude?
Nothing. The highest I've pushed mine is 1.8.
And that's
Samsung
pushing it.
VDI is very tolerant towards voltage as long as it's cooled. If it stays nice and cool, it doesn't care. If you put a fan on top of it, usually it's okay. But because I'm still in second place.
And stable? Like it ran stable.
Yeah. I wouldn't do it for daily. Daily, I tend to tone it back till about 1.6 for my daily. And I've been using that for years at this point. That's pretty good for daily.
And you said you're still second where?
In 3D Mark Time Spy Extreme.
You serious?
2070 Super, I'm still holding second place. Even with like the, 9950X 3Ds and all that stuff, they still can't beat me.
That is wild,
With a
dude.
7980XE, baby.
That is pretty wild.
Not only do I usually have, like, the guy in first place, I actually still have a higher CPU score, and he has a 14700K, and I still have a bigger CPU score. The problem was that my card's just a Founders Edition, and his is a Strix model, it shows you which one. And the Strix is just so much better of a PCB, it's able to tolerate a lot more.
Have you seen the freaking chiplet array behind it?
Yeah.
So freaking delicious. Looks expensive. It is expensive. It looks so expensive.
Yeah. But yeah, if I upgrade my 2070 Super like I'm planning on, we could definitely try to... It's
Cool.
got a water block already, we could try pushing it as hard as we want. I even
Cool.
have a spare 240 rad that we can throw in a bucket of ice water.
What do you think? Does that look
I think that's
decent?
nice.
Decent enough?
Are those like pre-sleeve cables from the power supply?
Yeah, dude.
That's actually not bad. I didn't. What
That
brand is that?
power supply, 850 watt gold with those cables, under $100.
No. That is a great freaking value, dude.
It's that sucker over there. Yeah, I was a bit hesitant at the beginning. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, upstairs they were telling me Sawmill has some pretty damn good
Here's the thing is, I think they're in the stage that Montec was in. You know, when I really liked them, and then Montec went to crap because they started trying to increment their gains. So this company right now is in the I want to make an impression stage, and so they're releasing all this very good stuff. So we gotta take advantage. Eventually they're gonna go back to, or they're gonna go into the crap mode, and we'll have to find a different brand.
That's kind of how I mean, Deep Cool did their own damage to themselves.
Dude,
but I love
it's
Deep
such a
Cool.
shame, dude.
Oh,
Did you see their little case?
no.
So Deep Cool, they released a little clip trying to show us they're not dead yet.
Okay, which phone do you want?
Oh my gosh. I can't remember the name of the case though, but it was a very pretty little case.
Let's look it up.
I mean, pretty for the price, I guess.
Yeah.
It wasn't an expensive case.
Let's see, I've seen a couple of them. Is it this one?
Yes. No, or maybe that it was a digital. It might have been that one above.
Either way. Yeah, those are good looking things to play.
They're cheap though, aren't they? Like 120, 140?
Let's see. On AliExpress, $72.
Shipping?
Let's see.
Can we buy it in AliExpress and ship it here with the sanctions they have?
This item cannot be shipped to your address. Please select another.
Yeah. That sucks, dude. Their coolers were so good, such good
I
value.
still have a 360 in my main home theater PC. Oh,
Yeah.
it's gorgeous. It works well. It was a great price. Nothing to complain about it. It just worked.
It just worked. That was,
I still debate about buying them on eBay for myself again.
but they did purposefully.
Yeah, they threw themselves in the toilet. They've no one to blame but themselves.
That's so dumb, dude.
Dealing with Russia and all the stuff, so they have no one to blame but themselves. That's a pretty big market to be losing out. So.
Yeah, I mean the U.S. was their biggest market for sure. I think they could have spared selling to Russia at the time.
I just can't imagine a deal that would be so favorable for them to lose out on an entire country, let alone such a massive consumer country. I can't think of a single reason. It's wild.
It is wild. Yeah, when I remember one day going to buy one of their coolers, and I was like, they're sold out? That's crazy. They never are sold out. And then slowly it started going into panic. No.
Deep Cool.
They're nowhere to be found. And as soon as I read the news, I almost cried, dude.
There's still my heartbreaker right there.
And shock factor right here. Under $100.
For this PSU?
On the back, you can actually connect it directly to the power supply. Isn't that wild, dude?
That is interesting. Dang.
This can handle all the way up to a 4070 Ti. Super.
Yeah. Dang. Yeah, see, I'm gonna need a weird adapter situation to get mine to work on mine, because I don't want to have to ever sell my AC Thor is a monster power supply. I'd rather just get one of those.
Which one do you have?
It's the 1200 watt 80 plus platinum for the original.
Oh.
So it doesn't have any of the fancy 12 volt high power connector anythings. But there are some companies that do make like 4 8-pins to a single.
And it needs 4, huh?
Well, I'd rather overspec it than not enough.
Because mine uses 4, the 4090. Like, that's a lot of power, dude.
It's sad that I've used all 1200 watts though, with the 2070 Super, no less. It's really sad.
The 2070 Super still kicks a lot of butt.
Yeah, but not ever since I upgraded my to an ultra wide. It's starting to.
Is it starting to show age now?
It's
I mean, finally, dude. How long have you had that?
A week after it launched.
Yeah. So I mean, it's to be expected at this point. Dude, you had that sucker for.
Hey, it's been good old reliable. I cannot deny that fact. Taboo. You close the side panel before testing to see if it's
Yeah.
Taboo.
I did test all the parts before, so
Okay, at least you did that part.
if it does not boot, it's my own fault. That's gonna be even sadder.
I don't know. It can't be any sadder than some of the text. Some of the things they say, I'm like, that's just wrong. It's like, no, that's not how that works. But whatever. Sure. You keep thinking that, bud.
Eventually, we'll have a camera above to when I'm working on it sideways. People can't see the inside of
I've
it.
seen these cameras, the ones that are like the AI.
These ones are legit, dude.
follow.
They are legit. Come here. Show him the computer. There it is. That pretty girl. Now, I think we can just disable the AI tracking. And then we just go.
That's still pretty dang sweet.
So we'll go up. Like right there. And then you can actually zoom in. So what I'll do, I'll put this puppy right there. And then I just come here. Look at that.
Nice. What I imagine, $100 or so? No, these are pretty expensive.
It was like $200.
Yeah.
They're not bad.
I've actually debated about, so my wife started doing YouTube recently
She is.
for cooking videos. Yeah. Like home cooking
Oh.
videos. DJI mic mini? Oh no.
No, I just got these ones for $100.
I wasn't sure. I was looking at some for my wife. Her grandmother gave her like this like $900 DLSR or $900 like DLSR camera with a bunch
Holy
of other
crap.
stuff. Yeah, like really nice. And then I ended up buying like a $100 tripod that you can do all these fine adjustments and solid metal, and it's been super nice. And yeah, her best short so far has gotten about 600 views.
Hey, that's not bad at all, dude.
Not at all, right? And so I figured the next best step would be to upgrade the microphone for her,
Yeah,
the
these
audio quality, and
these are actually not bad. They're the cheaper. But I mean, we're currently not really doing this for profit. We're mainly doing it so people can see their builds being put together.
build hype and everything else, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, so. Oh, did you do the tab that got stuck in one of the ports?
The Ethernet one.
Yeah, that's always the one that gets the worst. It's part of the reason I love like attached I/O shields. You just don't have to deal with that. But not always an option.
This was definitely not an option, so I'm just. Oops.
What case is this?
Okino's case from Amazon.
Nice.
$109 with all fans. And these are reversed. It's regular. Normally you would have an AIO on the top, but we were going for budget on this one.
Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, I just barely bought the 11 Vision.
Now that's a very nice case.
And then I got
129, but no fans.
yeah, so mine was 140, the 149, and then the week later it dropped by $10. I was like, dang it!
Yeah, it wasn't
That's
sale
not
for
much.
129 because I bought one for a build, I like the case. It's just the fact that you need to install fans.
Yeah, so I didn't actually, shocker, I didn't actually go for high-end fans for once in my life.
For once.
Because what, I'm normally the guy that's like at least $35 a fan for non-RGB. Like I go all out.
Noctua every time.
Or Fantex T30s. I've also really been a fan of those. No complaints.
Okay, are we ready? Here we go. Move this the other way. There she is.
So, yeah, the fans I went for are these Thermalite ones.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't want a ton of RGB, but just a little touch.
$11 though?
Yeah. And those are reverse blade.
Rifle bearing or what are they? Actually, I've never seen them, but they look pretty.
They felt really good. Up to 2150 RPM. They're all daisy chainable across the board for both the RGB and for the...
Okay, wait. What? Good bearing. SFDB V2 bearing. What is that? Well, I'm gonna have to research that.
Yeah, I'll have to let you know how they are. Because I only bought one of the standard and then all the rest are, of course, reverse blade. But yeah, so I went cheap for once.
For once.
But actually, there was a... For the standard, I think, actually, someone put those in the white 011 Vision. Let's see. Maybe I'm thinking incorrectly.
Okay.
Oh, there it is. So this is the 011. This is the compact, but it still gives you a good idea of what they look like.
Oh yeah.
I think it still looks pretty nice.
It looks delicious, dude.
Because I like that they're just enough, but not like...
And it's a magnetic piece on the top, right? That holds all three together.
Yeah.
It is a magnetic piece. Or are the magnets on the glass?
So they're all in that corner for like holding the 4 glass pieces together, or the 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all in that corner. It's like a little... Here, you can actually
But which is the magnet? Is the magnet stuck on the glass or is the magnet
They're
the
all
triangle?
attached directly to the... So this is 3 that all magnetize together. And they're all individually attached
individually attached to the glass. Okay.
Yeah.
That checks out.
But yeah, nonetheless... Yeah, I didn't really want to put my computer in a case, honestly. Makes me a little sad.
Just a little bit.
Quite sad. But my daughter she is getting mobile fast. She already killed my mouse. My original G703 kept going forever. I had just swapped out, I had some of the buttons and scroll wheels were going out. So I just overhauled the whole thing, desoldered it, and then like a week later she put it in the dog's water bowl. She managed to get it off my desk.
That is pretty crazy. Thank you, honey. She says that it looks good. Yeah, kids will break your stuff all the time, dude. You already know this.
So I actually tried to total one of those super light mice, like magnesium, alloy, whatever ones.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Attack Shark.
Oh.
Yeah, so it weighs 50 grams, like hardly anything. It's an 8,000 hertz pulling rate. And a max DPI, which I will never go anywhere near, of 46,000.
DPI? That's ridiculous.
Like you barely move, and it's like...
If you were playing CSGO, dude, you would be spinning and spawn.
Actually, I might look stationary. I'm spinning so fast.
Because you're moving so fast.
Yeah, so I got that. It's been nice. The only part I really enjoy about it is now my mouse and keyboard to have the same charger at least. So.
Yeah.
So you just stream using that laptop, I guess?
Yeah, dude. So that one, somebody wanted to repair it through the program. We submitted the thing. Oh, it's custom white build still. I'll change that for next one. I still have the description of the stream as custom white build because we built a white one last week. What was I saying?
Laptop.
Yeah. So So they sent it to repair. We repaired it. We sent the billing, and they rejected it after we fixed it. So the lady was like, well, I can't really pay out of pocket. So we ended up just getting her another computer like it, just to make up for the fact that she had to wait so long, and we just kept this one.
Nice.
So I just didn't want to throw it in the trash. It's an i7 10th gen. It does the job for just streaming.
Yeah. And honestly, even the integrated graphics are surprisingly good at encoding and decoding on
Yeah.
It's like shockingly good. Anyway, I imagine my stuff's done. Hey, it was good seeing you, man.
Good to see you, brother. Take care.
Will do. I'll let you know when we can mess with the 2070 Super.
Do some
Because,
craziness.
I did tell you that there's little points on it you can manually set with core voltage, right?
Yeah, you did tell me that.
Yeah. Yeah, for both the RAM and for that. So we
How do you inject that though? Just through the power supply? Is there adapters for it, or?
No, I had to solder on 3 points on the back of the graphics card that are about it's like a hairpin ones, and I put a thermal or a liquid electrical tape over the back to hold it all in place. And then while it's booting, you have to short out 2 of the pins. And then you can plug it into this little controller board that allows you to set custom voltages. But if the card crashes, like a soft crash, you actually have to restart the computer because then the driver originally takes full control ownership.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not bad.
So, but yeah, that's part of the reason I have second place and people can't beat me is because the GPU score is so heavily weighed, and you just can't beat it. Because if you look at my memory, like frequency, it's way off the charts by everyone else's. My core is the weakest, but the RAM is freaking solid.
I mean, it clearly made a difference because
Oh yeah.
for you to still hold that.
Yeah, second place is not a. Actually, I want to make sure. I don't want to lie to anyone. Let's see. 3D Mark. Results. Time spot stream. 70. Super, and then change the GPU count to 1. Then should load. Yep.
Still there?
Still second place right there. Dead metal. That's me.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, you can look at like the.
Is that your gamer tag?
Yeah, dead metal.
You guys heard that? Add him up.
Based on where it is, it's spelled different, but I think we all know that, right? You're like, it's close enough.
It's close enough. It's fine.
Originally, it was Ebony Knight, but everyone kept asking if I was a black guy. I was a kid. I didn't know. But I kept getting asked all the time, black guy? No, I'm not. Like a 12-year-old kid playing League of Legends, people were like, are you black?
You are trying to bamboozle people, dude.
I was originally going for like Batman. Batman's the Dark Knight. And I was like, what's another word for dark? And so I went Ebony. Yeah. It didn't go out well. There's a reason I swapped it since then. But yeah, you can see, look at this. So like core frequency, I'm just not able to beat it, but memory is quite a bit higher than everyone else's. Because even if we go down to, look at this, they're barely at 2,000, if not 1,800. So.
Wow.
Yeah, very, very high GPU memory pocket, which thankfully that's what's really kept me ahead. Margo!
Whoops.
He said a bad word!
Hey, you too, dude. Take care. My bad. I just have something playing. I'm sorry. I'm clear. I'll skip it. Now. I'm trying. Oh, you know what? None of this is freaking. NCS anyways. I need to get rid of that. There we go. Better. I'm pretty sure I was breaking the rules by playing the other. I'm sorry. I apologize. Yeah, my bad. My bad. What the freak is this? What's around my neck? Oh, it's the microphone thing. And yes, we are apexing tonight. We are doing it. I don't have another water, so I'm gonna go get one. I will be back. Okay, here's your hydrate. Alrighty. I think we're getting up now. We're done with Windows. I'm just going to do some tune-ups, which is going to be a bit boring. Thank you everybody for tuning up. We'll be putting another break together on Monday, I think. If you guys want to stop by and say hi. But we'll see you around.